Hi guys, Coach Valerie here, hashtag Pajama Gym, with a level 2 workout for you this morning. We're going to be doing a very simplified Tabata protocol. So it's just going to be like 3 exercises, and we're going to be doing them for 20 seconds on, 5 seconds of rest. And we're going to repeat those 3 times. Then we're going to take this nice long rest, give you an opportunity to hydrate with your electrolytes. And then we have 3 complete sets of that. So buckle in for a hard and sweaty, great moderate intensity exercise routine, as we should be doing in the next 50 years of our life. Now, other than the warm-up, we really don't need anything. And the very first set has weights. After that, we're on our own. So I went ahead and chose a set of my little 10-pounders here. So something that you can move around and definitely push over the top of the head. Again, we're only going to be using this in the first set, but the first set is going to be 3 rounds of these 3 times. So if you need a lighter set of weights, as always, go ahead and get you a lighter set and start heavy first and then go lighter, continuing the set if you need to. Other than that, the very last set contains a burpee. I've done an entire video on burpees, so if you'd like to, go back and refresh your memory on how to do a burpee. Otherwise, real quickly here, remember a burpee is just all the way down and all the way up, so it's a great way for the next 50. If you fall, you are strong enough, you are capable, you can get back up on your own. So in the simplest version, I'm coming down, I'm stepping back, put my knees down, come all the way down, come all the way up, and stand up, okay? In the regular version that you'll be seeing, of course, it'll be down, it'll be up, and there's always that little jump there at the top. Yay. So with that said, let's go ahead and start this clock, and let's get our warm-up. As always, let's go ahead and begin with a jog. So nice and easy. Keep those knees lightly bent. Very relaxed. Those hands are always lightly touching the rib cage. So we're pushing those arms straight back, standing up tall, get that beautiful rectangle. Shoulders to hips. And we're breathing, of course. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Nice easy jog to warm up and just have a 3-3 breath. That's inhaling for 3 times, 3 short little breaths, and then exhaling 3 little short breaths. Right here in about 10 seconds, we're going to do a clock lunge. So we're going to be visualizing a clock on the floor, and I'm going to be working with one leg at a time, moving through that clock. So right here, so I'm standing up nice and tall. My right leg is going to go straight out to 12 o'clock. I'm going to lunge out, push that back, come back into a basic stance. Now I got 1 o'clock, push it back, basic stance, 2 o'clock. Watch those heels and hips. Complete lateral, push it back, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is straight back. And here's where we switch legs. So that left leg here goes to 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8, 9 is that complete lateral, push it way back, watch that vertical shin. 10, 11, and straight up to 12. Woo! Gonna shake that out a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and start with the jack. So up and down, big knees. As always in the jack, we never step wide. This is always a very tiny little jumping step. My knees are always bent, very light on my feet. And also don't touch my hands over the top of my head. Here, switch to a 2-2 breath, because I'm moving a little bit faster. Remember, your technique and your breathing are the 2 most important things that you're doing at any given time. Technique's going to keep you injury-free. Now, breathing is going to give you that endurance. It's going to keep you going so you don't lose your breath. I'm getting ready to slow this down here. Right here, we got arm paddles. So my hands are wide. I'm going to pull one up, one back. I'm going to reach like I can try to touch them. If I turn it sideways, you see I'm doing here. Push, push, push. This is a stretch. So I want you to slow this down. You're not just flapping your arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You really want to do this. We got that weightlifting coming up. Get those shoulders prepped. Also through those burpees, big shoulder movement going all the way down to the ground and pushing your body straight up. Reach, reach, reach. You feel the stretch in your neck, in your chest, definitely the shoulders. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now I'm just breathing deep and slow as I'm doing these. All right, get ready to come to a squat with a knee raise. So it's going to look like a little tiny oblique. Last stretch here. Big pull. Oh. Woo. All right, give me a nice squat stance position. Feet a little bit wider than those hips. We go down with a knee raise. Other side. Get that knee up as high as you can. And remember, this is a real squat. All squats are real squats. So don't be cheating on this. Push that hips back. Stay heavy in those heels. Then lift up and lift up. That looks like a little tiny oblique. We want to warm up those legs. Got a lot of squats coming up, actually. Just what you want to hear when you're doing your warm up. Watch that vertical shin. Always push it back every time. Make every rep count. And right here, we have eagle arms. So this is our nice big stretch. Those elbows stay at shoulder level. Go right over left. Wrap that up. So again, that bottom of the elbow is always here at shoulder level. It's not drop down. Those hands are pulled back 90 degrees. Pull back and stretch. Big inhale, open. This time we have left over right. Pull back. Inhale. This is a stretch. Want to prep those muscles. Get you thoroughly warmed up for this routine. All of our warm-ups are different because they're specific to the exercises that I've programmed. Last one. Woo. All right, go ahead and shake that out. If you'd like to take a drink, do so now, but only take a sip. Once again, we have these little Tabatas coming up, so you don't want a lot of liquid sloshing around on top of your belly. Again, we have 3 exercises, 20 seconds of work, 5 seconds of rest, and we're just going to keep on keeping on. We're doing those 9 times total. So we're going to start out first with that push press. So those weights are going to be on those shoulders, going to be in that basic stance position. I'm just going to drop that back. This is not a squat. It's a little tiny hinge and a pop straight up. Nice and easy. Then we're going to go into a squat. It's going to be a weighted squat. So I'm going to keep those elbows in that upright position at all times. And then we're going to finish out with a nice and easy bicep curl in basic stance. All right, so let's go ahead and grab those weights. We've rested long enough. We'll listen for the timer. Here we go. Let's try it. Hands back, pop it up. Nice and easy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Big breath. Woo. Squats. I'm putting these on my shoulders so I can get my elbows out. Open up squat stance. Down and up. Nice and easy. The elbow position is very important. It's either directly in front or it's out there to the sides. Really work on that tricep extension. Work on that shoulder mobility. All very important things when we get into the next 50 years of our life. Squat and squeeze. Squat and squeeze. Woo. Drop those down, basic stance, bicep curl. Elbows stay in that waistline. Do not bring that elbow forward. That elbow stays locked in, pointed straight down the entire time. It never slides away from that position. All the way down, all the way up. Big breath. Back at the top of that push press. Here we go. Hinge. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can always be going a lot slower. No shame in your game. Woo. Squats. Elbows up. Heavy in those hips, heavy in those heels. Keep that shin vertical. Inhale, squeeze, exhale. Inhale, squeeze those butt cheeks. Biceps, basic stance. Inhale. Remember, you always want to start with heavy weights. If the weights get too heavy, you always have that secondary set, that lighter set standing by. And you always want to start heavy when you're still kind of fresh, when you're not totally been doing the heavy movement yet. There it is. Oh, no, we got one more push press. Oh, so close. Here we go. Last set. Boom. It'll be third set. Third set, then last set. Yay. Don't like about my videos. These are live as I film them. They're not edited. So these are all raw and real, which means sometimes I make mistakes. No shame in my game. Here's those squats again. Woo. And down and up. Oh. Yeah, no editing. I'm actually doing all these exercises with you. Watch your tech. Now that bicep curl. Here we go. Yay. Good thing about this set, we can put the weights down after this. That'll be our true party when we reset that clock. There it is. Now let me reset that clock. All right, keep moving, keep breathing. We got 60 seconds here, lots of time. I'm gonna take a little sip. From again, try to sip, try not to go. We got 2 more long sets like that coming up. Alright, so this next is all plyometrics. We got leg jumps. This is like jumping rope, where we're gonna be jumping rope on one leg, jumping rope on that other leg, and then we have some nice little ski jumps, which is that lateral jump. Remember, if you can't quite jump, do your calf raises so those feet are together. You know, try to do one if you can, one little calf raise. You can even hold on to the wall when you're doing those. And try not just to bounce up and down, but really squeeze that calf. Because if we're just bouncing in the middle of the room, we're really working that calf. So squeeze and release, squeeze and release. So really work a little bit harder if you're holding on to the wall. Other than that, we're ready for that set. Here we go. Here's the time. One leg hops. Here we go. 20 seconds. We want a little jump rope position here. Use my hands, my elbows on that waistline, those hands in front, sports jumping. Woo. Shake that out. We get to do a jump on that other leg. Here we go. Little tiny jump. I'm doing free breath. If those laterals, making a ski jump, you bring the elbows up, bend those knees. We're just going to jump side by side. So I'm not really twisting here. I'm actually jumping to one side, jumping to the other side. Just get those hands up for balance. You jump some more of a twist. This is definitely a jump side to side. Woo. Back to those low leg jump. Let's go around. Here we go. Little tiny jump. Yay. Other leg. Here we go. Yeah. I'm not jumping high. I don't need to jump high. That's the best thing about air jumping. I'm not using a jump rope, so I don't have to be concerned about switching that rope up underneath my feet. This is a very tiny movement, not large at all. Woo. Laterals. No hips. Just lateral jumping. Side to side. Switch to a 2-2 breath. It's a more vigorous movement. 2-2 is my running breath. Woo. Second round, third round, right here. One leg. Here we go. Yay. Okay, third round, guys. Then we got a 1 minute break. Yay. And we can do a last set, which will have that burpee. But let's get back to where we are, right here. Last set, you got this. Woo! Other leg. Here we go. As again, I'll slow down to 3-3. When I go to the laterals, I switch to a 2. So always watch your breathing. Laterals. Side to side. Here we go. I think we got one more. Why not? Let's do it. I ain't scared. Stay with me. Moderate intensity. Other leg. I'm getting my moderate intensity, a little bit of hypoxia going on there. That brain fog. I'm sweating, moist. And when I'm talking, I'm having to stop and take that breath. Laterals. So there's 3 indicators for moderate intensity. Here we go, side to side. Not twisting like a ski jump, it's just side to side. Woo! There we go. Okay, let me set that clock. Keep moving. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. All right, there's the clock. That timer back up there. All right, so guys, get that last set. There's that burpees coming up. So again, either do this as a modified version or do it on a full version. Use your knees if you feel like you need to. It doesn't matter how many you do, but you do only have 20 seconds. So it takes you 20 seconds to do one. Then that's your one. Make that your one, okay? Totally own it. After that, we get those nice easy squats. Then we get some mountain climbers. Biggest thing about mountain climbers is keeping those knuckles over the top of their shoulders. Ladies, do not be leaning backwards on those. All right. Woo. Ready for some burpees? Here we go. 20 seconds. And down. Keep those elbows tight and close to the body at all times. Point those elbows straight back, not out to the sides. Squats. Good old-fashioned squats, guys. Here we go. Nice and easy. Down and up. Squeeze. I can use this as a little breath catcher after those burpees. So I can either really knock these out fast, or I can take my time and catch my breath. Because it's a sandwich between two high-intensity cardio exercises. So pace yourself. Mountain climbers. Knuckles. Here we go. Knees to chest. Do not lean back in this. Use those shoulders. Those elbows straight. Woo! Burpees coming up. Here we go. Second round. Down and up. Say yay, burpee. Biggest thing is those elbows. Keep them tight. Check your shoulders next 50. Woo. Yeah. Squats. Here we go. Now I'm doing my squats in a basic stance. You get a little bit wider, point the toes out. You can do wide-legged squats. You can even do feet together squats. However you do them. Squeeze and squat. Squeeze and squat. Woo! Mountain climbers. Definitely moderate intensity. Here we go. Watch your shoulders. Last round. Burpees. Here we go. Down. Woo. Yay, burpee. Come on, next 50. Represent. You got this. Don't talk yourself out of it. Mind doesn't matter. Get your mindfulness before your body. Here we go. Nice and easy. Last round, guys. You made it this far. This is it, the home stretch. Squeeze. 20 seconds, mountain climbers. This is gonna be it. Here we go. Woo! Shoulders. There goes arms. Now, try not to get that butt up in the air. Try to keep it low. Yeah. Woo! That's it. That was 3 rounds. Yes. That's where you should be. Should be moderate intensity. Heart pounding. Yes. Difficulty speaking. Yes. Sweating. Yes. Great job, guys. All right. Let's cool this down. So open this up a little bit. Nice and comfortable position. Nice big inhale, lift up. I really want you to stretch. You know, those toes maybe a little bit. Really pull, 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 fold out the shoulder. Then exhale, bend those knees. This is a squat, easy squat. Just drop that down. Inhale, pull that full body stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All right. Whew. Check that out a little bit. All right, this time go a little bit wider. Kind of point those toes out a little bit. Place your right hand on your right leg. Imagine your back is staying flat on a wall. Just left arm and ear side by side. Simply lean. Do not twist. Do not drop this arm in front of your face. Back is on the wall. Inhale, pull straight up. Exhale, side lean. You're not swaying side by side here. You're pulling straight up, shoulder to hip, pull. Exhale, side lean. Inhale, pull. Control movement. Last one. Simply switch sides. Big inhale, other arm, big pull. Side body. Exhale, back is on the wall, arm and ear side by side. Big pull. Woo. Stretch that out. Now, as always for our videos, you can do this video twice. If you do, you're definitely a rock star. Or you can do one in the morning, one in the evening. And right there. Woo. Bring that back in, nice comfortable stance. Over, right over left, left or right. Let me touch those shoulder blades. Just open up that chest. Nice and easy. Ooh. And shake out those shoulders. Excellent work, next 50. I'm so glad to have all of you in my life. Each one of you is definitely a blessing. Thank you for posting on the Facebook page. I love to see your interaction. Plus, it makes it easier for me to stay in touch with you and to know that you're okay. And also, always let me know your results. And please, for this video, give me a thumbs up and like this page, subscribe to this page. Until next time, as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay whole next 50.